Hello and thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining me today. What a beautiful day to watch some TikToks about Germany. I mean, I don't really even know what I'm going to watch. I just searched Germany on TikTok, and this is what we've got. Do you guys have or use TikTok? I don't know what we're in for. 5 lessons I've learned since moving to Germany. All right. The pace of life is slower in Europe, and I love it. Moving to a new country is hard. The grocery store can be a really stressful place if you don't speak the language. Spending time outside equals instant mood booster. I knew that. Kind people, patient people. All right, well, that was a nice positive note about Germany. Looks stunning.
No, before you go.
Okay, here we go.
Number 1, use BlaBlaCar. German
What?
trains are notoriously late nowadays, and BlaBlaCar is one of
What the heck is a BlaBlaCar?
best ways to hitchhike safely between cities in Germany.
Hitchhike?
Number 2, everything.
You guys are still out there hitchhiking? Man, I would not feel safe doing that here. What is BlaBlaCar? This helps you hitchhike? Is it like Uber? French online marketplace for carpooling. That's weird. I don't know what to think about that.
Everything is closed on Sundays, and I mean everything. Shops, supermarkets, it's all closed on Sundays except for in the train station. And you
That's
can
good.
find supermarkets
If you were
in the
ever
train
trapped.
station. Number 3, day trip cities. Potsdam and Dresden are both
Oh my
beautiful
gosh.
cities, with Potsdam
Wow.
having an incredible college university, and Dresden is actually a city that was completely destroyed in World War II by the Allied bombing campaign. Number 4, phenomenal beer and food, but it will taste very different depending on where you are in Germany. Personally, I liked when I went to Tegernsee to see the brewery. It's about an hour south of Munich.
Oh, that looks so good.
It's very different depending on where you are.
I went
in
back a
Germany.
little bit because I wanted to
Personally,
see again. Oh my gosh.
when I went to Tegernsee to see the brewery. It's about an hour south of Munich, and it's absolutely delicious. Number 5,
Yes,
it's
please.
a massive country. Germany is one of the largest countries in Europe, and it takes a lot of time to get between big cities. So, you know, maybe just
You know, Germany versus US size. I'm just curious. The size. Here, let's do this. Okay, so it's a big country, but it's not. I mean, it's definitely big, but it's not nearly as big as the USA. But it's like as big as Texas, basically. I don't know. I think that says more about how gigantic the USA is. That's why people from the USA say what state they're from, not just that they're from the USA. Because it's huge. I haven't even been to 90% of the USA. You know? All right. Back to the TikTok.
stick in the north or the south. Know before you go.
Okay. Next.
Can I get 2 beers? 2. Yeah. Do you need to see my ID? No. Oh.
No. We don't need that.
16 years old. Wow.
So you can just go by how old do you think they are? Because honestly, he doesn't. I can't tell from this video, but he's probably 20 or something, you know? Here in the States, even if you look 25, they're still going to ID you. Some people will ID you even if you're 70.
Thank you. Here, you can.
That's
you
cool,
can
though.
Keep a tip. 2 for you. Sorry about that. Dude, I still can't believe they didn't ID me.
Back in Germany.
This must be Oktoberfest. This looks awesome.
Germany's crazy.
What? Germany's crazy.
Can I get?
Okay, next.
I'm so confused.
Guys, someone needs to explain this. What is going on? This is at the airport, it says. What the hell is that? It sucked it back up. And how strong is this paper that you can't tear it?
Do you guys recycle paper towels here? What? That's it.
No way. You're telling me this thing just goes in a circle? Like it cleans it and spits it back out? That's actually, if that's what that is, that's pretty smart.
And they're so
If it cleans it good enough.
spray. They also have escalators that stop when no one's near them. They're like motion censored. So I'm convinced
That makes
Germany's
sense.
just living in like 2016.
That's awesome. It's funny because it's, on the other hand, I've seen videos that talk about how in the classrooms and the schools and stuff, the computers and the equipment is like not as up to date in some cases, but this stuff all looks super futuristic.
The United States.
Wow, that's cool.
Culture shock after moving to Germany.
Okay.
What is that person doing? They're just eating their packed lunch. In the US, in most theme parks, zoos, and local attractions, you're not allowed to bring in outside food or drinks. You just have to buy the things that are inside the park. Why?
Why?
Culture shock.
That is true. You're not allowed to bring outside food. Yep. And to answer the question, why? It's because the amusement park does not want you, I mean, they want you to buy their food, you know? They can do that. It's like they create their own little monopoly inside the amusement park. I'm afraid this is going to get copyrighted, so you guys might not have seen that clip. I don't know.
Today we're talking about things I wish I knew before moving to Germany. First and foremost is always bring cash. Cash is king in Germany, and never assume that your card's going to work anywhere. Unless specified, it's always going to be technical.
I would be afraid my American card wouldn't work anywhere, but I don't know anything about how that works because I've never been outside the US.
Or house music that you hear at night at the clubs. If the trains are too expensive, you can take a bus, and sometimes you can find tickets for as little as €10 to get from city to city. If you don't speak German, it's okay, because almost everyone speaks English, but I do think you should try. Water is always going to be
Really?
sparkling
Almost everybody speaks English.
when you go out to a restaurant, so if you want still, ask for still. Germany is quite racially homogenous, but if you run into a cultural enclave, the food is going to be amazing. The Turkish food in Hamburg,
I don't know.
phenomenal.
I don't even know what a cultural enclave is.
People in Germany do not do the most when they go out. It's like jeans and a t-shirt, and if you're feeling fancy, maybe a skirt. Germany has some of the
I like
best social
that.
programs for their citizens that you'll rarely see homelessness, and it's very, very safe.
Now that's a huge difference from the US. If you go to a major city here in the US, certain ones more than others, but you will absolutely see homelessness in droves sometimes on every street corner, you know, or in certain places all along the street.
They're really good about separating their
crazy.
work and their home life, so if you go out with your colleagues, you're not going to be talking about work ever. There's actually a law that says you have to be quiet after 10 p.m. and on Sundays in your home. Today we're
Things I don't understand in Germany.
This music is great. Go to Germany.
Things I don't understand in Germany.
Okay, he
How
puts the
do
soap in
Germans
there.
wash dishes? Things I don't understand in Germany.
I'm trying to understand. First of all, it looks like he did just wash a dish. So he's saying, how do they wash dishes? Well, he just did it. But this is a very different looking drain. And this is like a weird drying area, maybe? It's certainly interesting, but I think he answered his own question. But also, maybe a dishwasher?
When you spend too much time in Germany,
Rachel, hast du Geld für den...
Rachel, do you have money for the bathroom?
Hast du so viel,
I can't even imagine that.
hast du Geld?
Die Toilettenfrau zu bezahlen.
Nein, es ist kostenlos hier.
Kostenlos?
Ja.
when you spend
Maybe that's the best thing about the USA. We have free bathrooms. I can't imagine having to pay. That's so funny. This comment says free healthcare, but not free toilets? Yeah, that's pretty
Do
funny.
not interrupt the nap of the sleeping giants. It's best to keep a giant in its comfortable slumber. And Germany is that giant. Thanks to Putin's war in Ukraine, Germany has a reason to wake up. Russia cutting off the German gas supply does
This is getting political, and this guy's a little scary.
not sit idly with the German people. Germany, throughout its entire history, whenever it's unified, it is a true global power. The first German
That's for
Reich,
sure.
the Holy Roman Empire, lasted for nearly 1,000 years. The second reunification of Germany, or the Second Reich, was the Imperial Germany. And the Third Reich that we know all so well. After decades of embracing pacifism to atone for...
I think I'm going to skip this one because this guy's giving me a little bit of weird vibes, but he's right. Germany is definitely not something to mess with. And right now, the gas crisis, Russia needs to figure it out. POV, you are middle class in Germany.
You are middle class in Germany, realistic.
I can't read this, so I'm trying to see. So they're saying in the middle class, you would... Like, this is a typical kind of floor plan. It's a really nice apartment. Is that a house? That must be an apartment, right? A car, okay. I mean, you see these here in America. Not super common, but most people drive bigger cars, basically. I don't know what this means. What does being middle class have to do with, like, a classroom? I don't know. Aldi's, haha. I like Aldi's.
There
All right,
are
next.
random things that happened in Berlin. Actually, within like 2 hours of being there, my brother got catcalled and then we both got flashed by this person, so that wasn't
Are you serious?
fun. I also got roped into a tourist scam and accidentally paid €7 for coffee.
That's not a scam. That's just, it's kind of a ripoff, but not a scam. That was coffee? Doesn't even look like coffee to me. Looks like
After
ice
I did
cream.
some exploring, I then went and ate Germany's finest cuisine. Pasta. I felt like that rat eating alone. I then had lovely encounters with German people. I then enjoyed the beautiful view on the S-Bahn.
I think she went on a bad day.
I'm joking. And I kind of thought that people were exaggerating when they said that German people stare a lot, but they actually do.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And of course, when in Germany, you must
Was that one of you guys? I'm sorry. You get
listen
put
to
on
German
blast.
music.
I can't play that. Copyrighted. All right, I'm going to do one more.
German playgrounds are actually built with risks involved. Let me explain. I grew up in the US with playgrounds that looked like this. Made of plastic, no sharp edges. Safe, right? And this is what playgrounds
Sort
look
of.
like in Germany. Challenging features are built
Oh my god, as a kid, this would be a dream.
into German playgrounds on purpose to help children navigate risks. Studies show that children who develop motor skills on the playground are less likely to have accidents when they're older. And German parents often have a hands-off approach,
I mean, that makes sense.
letting their children solve their own problems when they get stuck. This really surprised me in a country that's cautious in so many other ways. German
Well, they're also I feel like Germans are cautious, but also independent, you know? So they must instill that kind of value into their kids. Anyway, that was very interesting, very fun. I'm sorry if parts of this were like cut out because they got blocked because of copyright. That's the problem with TikTok. There's a lot of copyright. Anyway, it was fun. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And I hope to see you here again tomorrow because I'll be here learning more about Germany. Goodbye.